Hello, everybody. Now, this has been a momentous week in geopolitics, particularly concerning the situation in Ukraine, and starting with Donald Trump's Secretary of State for Defense, Pete Hegseth, saying Ukraine is not going to be joining NATO. Ukraine is not going to have any more money from the United States, and they're not going to get any land back that has been taken by Russia in mainly Russian-speaking areas. But I'm from the UK, and I think the politicians in the government in the UK have got derangement syndrome of some kind. They just cannot accept the new reality. So the Starmer regime came out this week and said they're going to increase the amount of money they're giving to Ukraine from £3 billion a year, which is an incredible amount of money for this country, to £4.5 billion per year. And they're pressing on with insisting that Ukraine is going to join NATO. And then, like a bad smell rising from the pit, Boris Johnson appeared, as he always does when people are starting to talk about peace, and then saying we got to carry on, Russia cannot win, all of this old stuff that people, the ordinary people, are just fed up of, because we want an end to this conflict. We see, ordinary people see, that around 1 million people have died for nothing, completely nothing. I mean, Ukraine hasn't gained from it. I accept that the Russians living in south and eastern Ukraine are safe now, mainly from the bombing that was happening for 8 years. But even the people who wanted to economically annex Ukraine, which is what the people sitting behind the Biden regime and the powers that be in the UK and Europe, BlackRock and Vanguard, etc. That's what they wanted. They wanted Ukraine's minerals and they wanted Ukraine's agricultural land so they can just make money out of it. I mean, they're openly saying, oh, Ukraine has $12 trillion of minerals and they want it. That's what they want. They don't care about the number of people who are going to die, whether they're Russians or whether they're Ukrainians or whether they're even Western soldiers going to fight there, which they shouldn't be, because there's absolutely no reason why anyone from the West should be getting involved in it whatsoever, either on an individual basis or a national basis. But it does seem like there's some movement this week, which is a very good thing. And President Trump and President Putin have spoken on the phone. They're going to meet in Saudi Arabia. They're going to discuss terms of a peace or armistice. And hopefully this thing will come to an end very, very soon, because it's just gone on for too long. It's something that never had to happen in the first place. But, you know, it's the people that we've had as leaders in the UK during this time, Johnson, Truss, Sunak, and now Starmer and his people, Lammy even, Lammy he's not particularly bright, but he's talking about tripling the amount of money going to the military on military spending if Russia wins the war in Ukraine. Well, it just needs to come to an end so the slaughter stops. That's all that we need to worry about now, and stop it from carrying on. But the people in the UK, and it's mirrored in the people in the EU, whether it's Germany, this crazy green foreign secretary they've got, Baerbock, and Kallas, this Estonian person who's in the EU now, an EU commissioner. I mean, they just need to shut their traps and stop getting in the way of people who want to end the war. I mean, if you want to carry on a war and carry on people killing each other, you're a psychopath, basically, and you just need to get out of the way. Let's hope that these people don't get in the way, and President Trump and President Putin can actually get peace agreed, and we stop the slaughter in Ukraine. Thanks for listening, everyone. God bless you all.